15 years ago, the dream was always to move home. So I moved home 15 years ago, worked for Chevron, 27 years in the refining industry, which I continue to work today. And my wife's a teacher, 21 years, kindergarten at Honolulu. So we're working families that really love God and we really love the communities. And in 2020, I told my wife, 2019, hey, let's run for office. She thought I was crazy. It's we as Christians, we stand up when we see it going out of control and spiraling out of control as Christians, and we see leaders teaching our children detestable things. When we have leaders that are selling us, I use the word sell us out. Gas prices aren't where they are on accident. I work in the industry, when you shut down pipelines and things like that, but not to get too deep on that. So with that, we ran in 2020. Unfortunately, we did not win. And we stand on a platform of righteousness and doing the right things, because we see the word politician. If you bring that word up, not too many people are happy with that word right now. And I definitely not. So with that, after 2020, and I said last time, my wife said, we're never running again. And I was like, okay. She's like, throw away all those banners. I go, it's not throwing $2,000 away. Put it in the back, put it way in the back. And lo and behold, District 8 City Council, which is Aiea, Pro City, my hometown of Pacific Palisades. I'm born and raised. I'm the only candidate born and raised in this district, and God willing, I will die there fighting for the people of my district. And we have picked up Mililani district, so it's a big district. With that being said, we prayed a lot about it. It's kind of a joke. I told my wife, hey, I'm looking at that vacant seat that you're leaving behind, and let's pray about it. And she's like, I did. And she said, we're not running. So I'm like, well, pray again. So you can't. All of us men know, married men know that if our wives aren't in it, you ain't running. And you know what? So a lot of prayer and fasting, and trusting on the Lord, and watching the news daily, and watching these things get out of hand. Just teaching our kids sin, and just wrong things, obviously. And as she sees it as a teacher, the mandates of masking kindergarteners for 2 years. They can't play on the field for 2 years. My wife's frustrated. She doesn't go along with what's going on, obviously, the bucking principles and for the kids. So with that, long story short, we're running for District 8 City Council this year. And you know what, we always go back to the Lord in this, because it's not easy. It's tough. You get family and friends.
Who's the incumbent, man?
Incumbent right now, you have Elefante terms out. So he's turning around and running for Senate in my district against Misha. For me, we have 4 of us in this running, 3 of us, well, 4 total. Ron Manor. Ron has plenty of money. Yeah, then you have a friend of mine, Val's running, and you get Dion running. So it's a loaded race, and trying to get people to vote in the primary is a challenge with that, because everybody on the campaign trail, they're not happy. They're not happy, but they're not voting. So that's the thing about educating people out there, and when you go out there and walk the districts and you're talking to people, they need to vote. So with that, here we are. We're going all around, and like I was saying, we lean on the Lord in everything, because it's up and down. It's tough. It's a great day, and then sometimes even your own family, like I said last time, what, you're not going to vote for me, And it's just the way it is, in life in general. But we bounce back, especially when we have the Lord on our side, and we stand up for righteousness. We stand up for what is right, and the fear of man, as the Scripture says, will be a snare. And for us, we fear no man. We stand up for the Lord. And if you deny me before man, I will deny you before our Father. So with that, we stand up. And I appreciate the Christians here that are standing up, because not everyone's called to run for office. It's not easy. It's a tough thing, but you got to bounce back. And I always thought, they're not going to handle anything. But I tell you something, many days and nights I'm on my knees asking for strength from the Lord, because I need Him every single day. Because it's a tough world out there. There's wickedness, like you said. It's a spiritual battle. It is. But our God has the victory. And he who is with us, who can be against us? So we have the victory in the Lord. So thank you very much.